Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I know you've seen me a lot, like over the last, week, most definitely. And the energy has been the masculine's energy coming through, hence why I've been on a lot. But I feel like I've really pissed the divine masculines off. So I'm going to retreat for a couple of days, guys. But I thought I'm going to come on and do one last reading. The truth's been coming out. Okay, we started to get down to the nitty gritty now. So, I knew a rest was coming up, a retreat, but it's this two-week time frame. I'll tell you what it took me back to, and when I kind of worked out why I look back and see how long I've been on this energy for, and it's a very heavy energy, okay? Like, you make my heart beat really fast. So it's like, okay, I'll back off if you're back off energetically, okay? Deal? Deal. But what I was thinking about yesterday, we was talking, I think it was yesterday about community. I don't even know when I think about things anymore, okay? But it was very recently. And I was thinking about the communication, like, I have with my husband. And if I ever wanted to talk about, like, anything serious, I can't even think about what this serious thing would be. He would kind of look at me and he'd just go to me, I need to have time to think before I respond. He says, I'm not as quick as you are at responding. And I used to kind of just smile at him and laugh and say, what do you need, like 2 weeks? But I do actually feel that that's the time frame. So you've had 2 weeks of me, pretty full on. That's draining on me, let alone you. So let's have a couple of days, okay? A couple of days break, because I've got no control of what the cards want to come out with. So, should we have a final message? I can't be long. It's 3 minutes past 8. I've got to go out about 1:30. And then when I get home, I do kind of want to go to sleep. I was up until about 5 again this morning. So I haven't had many hours sleep. And I've not napped. And I've eaten my dinner, like, really early. The dinner is done. We've got the Empress. Okay. And we've got the King of Cups. So I want to say the Divine Feminine is sitting pretty, okay? Why am I kind of rolling my eyes, like, just at that term? Sitting pretty. It's not all pretty, okay? I want to say, like, because I felt as if the Divine Feminine is all fine and dandy. It's like, I feel the Divine Feminine's just stepped into her Empress power. And she's being the masculine and the feminine. But we have a King of Cups, and I feel that this energy might have been a bit harsh on you. It's going to need some adjustment, okay? I get it. It's all good. Takes time to make a decision. We've got the Seven of Cups here. So whether or not these 2 weeks have been beneficial and it's really helped you, and now you just need to retreat, okay, and just have a think. If it takes you like 2 weeks to think about it, you're going to miss Valentine's Day. But maybe these are the 2 weeks that you've needed. Or did I say about 12 days it's been? So it'll be 13 today. That's the number of death. Who knows? You might have a decision that's made by tomorrow. Anyway, a couple of days break would be good, yeah? For all of us. You've got the transition here. It's like it feels as if you need it to allow it all to sink in. And then you've got the Divine Feminine in the World card. Okay. Why is my heart beating really fast now? It's like breathe. This energetic, it's a panicky energy. It will go once you've spoken in the physical. It's all the time that you're not dealing with something that you need to deal with. A choice, a decision needs to be made regarding the transition, about wrapping up a cycle once and for all. You know, the Divine Feminine is kind of, I don't want to say waiting, or she's wanting, waiting. So you do know that she is waiting and wanting. You know that this is your destiny. And then we've got you as the Emperor. Time to bring in the balance. You have to do this yourself, spiritually and in the physical. This is the giving and receiving. You have to have this balance right. Okay. I'm going to show you these cards. They're quite interesting. I just like the fact that the Emperor's here and he's looking out of the side of his eye, looking at this destiny. Look at the state of my nails. Wasn't planning on coming on. I've just painted them. Look, I'm not very good at painting them. Told you it's not all perfect behind the scenes. I paint my nails at night and like a few hours before I go to bed. Otherwise, my hands under my pillow kind of indent them, the polish. But I go to bed with my nails like this, and then when I wake up in the morning, I can wash my hands or have a shower, and that excess nail varnish comes off. And then it's all good for a couple of days. It depends how much, like, housework I do, because I do a lot of housework. Then I'll have my hands in detergents and the nail polish will chip off, which is quite frustrating because you've kind of given me a couple of days off and it means I'm going to be on my housework, I imagine. I need some time just to work behind the scenes. Let me show you these. Okay. Oh. So you have, it's just how the Empress is here, okay? It's like she's at the top of this pyramid. It's not really a pyramid, but hey, not sure what kind of shape we've got going on here. And then we have, I want to say this is you, okay? Needing the time to actually make a decision. There are choices that you've got. I feel like you need to choose wisely here. You're looking up here at the stained glass window, so you're looking for help, assistance. And here's the Feminine here. I believe that she is aware of this, okay? She's just waiting patiently, okay? I don't really know what else to say about that. It's like she is aware. She is divinely protected, and she is aware of what's going on. And she is looking at you. Because I felt here, if this is an insecurity of whether you think the Emperor is your destiny or not, there's a Feminine, she's definitely looking at you. Okay. And we've got you looking at the destiny with a stress ball. And I think it's all to do with love. Yeah, it's got a ring there. I did notice it, but I didn't really want to say. I don't want to keep upsetting you guys. I don't know what I'm saying to trigger you. We've got the ancient Italian tarot. Okay, we're going to use these then, apparently. I can see the Knight of Pentacles coming in. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm not going to make any comment about slow and steady with my... See, I'm kind of picking myself up on what I used to do. Like, take the mickey out of masculines because it takes them a long time to make a decision. It's taken a long time for us feminines to get our heads around it, okay? I said earlier about laughing at you, and doesn't that mean we've kind of healed? Is that we understand you? We don't want you to feel bad about it. I'm hoping something comes up about you laughing at yourself, okay? Because you're not being laughed at. It's like you have a place here. It's like no one's trying to intimidate you or out you to humiliate you. It's a journey. And the masculines have had a really rough journey. And we can tell that you're feeling quite down about this, like really down in the blues, okay? And the feminines are just saying there's no need to, okay? You still need to find out about the feminine's journey. You're just taking into consideration your journey, which you should be. But there is another story here, and it may not be what you believe it to be. Okay, I don't know why I said that, but it's come out. I hope it made sense. It didn't feel like it made any sense to me. We got temperance. Hopefully it did. It's about bringing in that balance. Masculine, feminine energy. Temperance has to be here for reconciliation. But temperance does mean patience as well. I felt like both parties need to temper their temper. Their frustrations with one another. That's what I feel. Let's look at this King of Cups. It's always a lesson to be learned. The Chariot. So, okay. You're synced up. Look, you are synced up with the Divine Feminine here. No matter what you believe, you are in sync. I mean, I feel like the Divine Masculines just laugh at the Divine Feminines regarding their kind of beliefs within spirituality and tarot and channeling. And it's kind of like, have you been speaking to the angels again? It's like, yes. That kind of. You're going to have a sense of humour to be able to deal with the Divine Feminine. Okay. And really find a way to just laugh at this crazy journey. You've got the Seven of Cups. Time to make a decision. You're not sure. You're looking at this, look, I'm going to say the Empress is undercover. But you know that that's what you want to choose. Look how enlightened it is. Just reminds me of the colours of the feminine here. And then you've got the masculine. We can put him beside her. Yeah, he's looking that way at her, look. You go there, and you go there. Okay, everyone's in their right place. Everyone's in their right place. Seven of Cups, decision time. Got to choose wisely now. Time to resurrect. It's the resurrection. Well, let's say no more, it's the resurrection. When Jesus resurrected, who was the first person he let know? Mary Magdalene. His divine counterpart. Okay. Hi, Jasp. Are we in trouble? Would you like to come down? Oh, it's lovely. Come on in. Good boy. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Come on. Let's have a snuggle. We're not going to be on for a couple of days. Come on. Come and have some love. Come and have some love then. There's a good boy. Come on. Let's kiss and make up. Mummy's sorry. Let me just give you a bit more room. Trying to be accommodating. Let's look at this transition. Needing some TLC through this transition. And I want to say to the Divine Masculines is that the Feminines, you know, they may come across as if they're laughing at you or trying to humiliate you. Okay, it's like kind of like letting out all the secrets of bad behaviour. But when you realise that all the Divine Masculines have this trait, and it's something that you will need to talk about, you will need to laugh about, because you're gonna have to help others, okay? Because that is like the masculine population. It's just you've been given some really big tests. I felt like Lily walked into actually the door. You've been given some really big tests to overcome, so then you can help others with those challenges. Let's get the Five of Pentacles. I hope you can still hear me, because Jasper really is sitting on the on the microphone. Well, he's on my headphones. He's on the earpieces. Okay. It's like blocking out. He's got his back to me. Come on, guys. I want to actually be able to help you through readings, not and be really uncomfortable like this. It's not what we signed up for us to feel uncomfortable. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Taking that leap of faith. Only you can do it, Divine Masculines, because I've got to sort out my nails. I seriously can't believe that I'm on camera with my nails like this. Okay, 15 minutes to go. I was going to say, we've got 21 seconds to go. We've got 21 seconds to go. Okay. The World card. You're being directed. I was speaking to actually Willow, who's been doing the channeling. It seems to be kind of live on the premieres. So you can always go back and look through the live chats. I think it's happened twice now, where the Divine Masculine's energies come through Willow and she's kind of channeling. She's writing down what the messages are. And they speak about the tunnel. And can I tell them about this? So you have to get off the microphone then. Yeah, you're getting yourself tangled up in the headphones. You going to come and sit down? Come on in. Come on. Then you come. And I was speaking about the tunnel that I was talking about, and the only way really I can explain it is that the Divine Masculines are this side, okay? Which is the 3D. You've got the Hierophant there. Now I've been speaking about the 100th monkey theory, okay? Where like it takes one masculine, okay? So this one strong energy. Now this one strong energy, let's say that he's the Hierophant, okay? And he's kind of, he's got together all the other divine masculines, okay? This comes in well with, it's not just one masculine that's in this tunnel, there's lots of them. And they're kind of scrambling to the light, okay? Now, the tunnel, the other side of this masculine, when he can open up the door and go through, and he's going to help all these masculines, okay, to go through the tunnel, which is the 4D. So to understand, I want to say spirituality, connecting with signs, synchronizations, understanding the journey. The 4D is the kind of connecting with angels, okay, seeing the syncs. The journey to ascension, of ascension to ascension, well, to the 5D anyway. That's what this phase is that we're doing now. Now, the Divine Feminine, she's been mostly up in cuckoo land, all right, in the 5D, dealing with channeling and tarot readings and understanding this and finding her sense of humour, dealing with codependency, learning to live alone, being self-sufficient, getting her own shit sorted, okay, becoming independent, up in the 5D. But at some point, she's got to come down, okay, to the 3D, because this is where we reside and live. Anyway. So the Divine Feminine, for this masculine, I want to say, okay, is, I don't know how many tunnels there are. You all might have your own individual little tunnel, okay, as divine counterparts, and you're going to help through the rest of the muggles. Okay. You're going to help guide them on spirituality, but you'll do it as a couple. But at the moment you're in separation, that's because one's in the 3D, okay, the masculines, who's in the masculine's energy, finding it hard to kind of give up these belief systems. And do you learn the hard way? I think that we, both counterparts, learn the hard way. Divine Feminines are more kind of connected, okay? But they have to come back down. They have to ground themselves because we need to operate here. And that's what I feel is happening now. But I don't feel like the Divine Feminines can completely ground until the masculine's opened up the door. So the masculine, he says, okay, let's go. It's good time. It's good time to go. 21 seconds to go. Maybe that's what they've got. Like, it's 21 second, like, window. Seriously, why does this car keep jumping out of my hands? They're jumpy. It's good to go. Guys, the readings, they're saying it everywhere. Okay. Anyway. So, I believe the other side of this is the Divine Feminine. And she is the other side of that tunnel. But the masculine needs to open up the tunnel, meet with her, and then together they get them both through the tunnel. Divine Feminine's going to have maybe more knowledge about the 5D. Divine Masculine's going to know how to operate, okay, in the 3D. Which makes me feel, even though we're Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines, you know, within ourselves, we're whole. But the Feminines, I do believe, will help with the 5D aspect of it and helping people to connect. And the Divine Masculine's going to be absolutely fantastic about, like, kind of translating that into 3D language, maybe, especially for the Masculines. Masculines are more likely to listen to an evolved masculine, divine masculine, a gentleman, someone that they're going to respect. Okay? So I do feel that this is the point where your feminine, she's there. Okay? She's protected, but it's like she's the other side. Have a look. She's at the other side of the... She's in the portal, isn't she? So she's already there. So it's like the portal's opened for her. It's this masculine here. And I don't know who this fella is here playing about, but look at him. But he's a bloody 100th monkey or something, I don't know. But there is a go time. I've been saying this is a collective, okay, come together. But I just feel like it's just going to take one. We're not really going to know who it is, but there's just going to be one union. It's that person who opens up the door. Okay, Jasp, it's all good. Not tonight, darling, please. I'm going to get him down. You going to get down? I'm going to lift you down if you don't get down on your own accord. We're going to get lifted down. Okay. Right. Ooh. Banged my elbow. That's like punished for lifting him down. Divine Masculine, you're looking at your destiny here. I feel like here, like, a lesson's over. It's time. It's like you have enough information. This one's ready. This one's been up the top here as well with the, whoosh. I'm going to call her a golden angel. Look, she's the only one with a golden book. You've been up there, you've learnt your lessons. You've learnt your lessons. And I can hear Emily singing. She's happy. You're not. Lessons up. Time to take a good look at your destiny. Rather than keep preoccupying yourself. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Got 7 minutes. Judgment. That's what you're fearing. Look, it's your time. Look at that call there. All those beams coming down, look, over the masculines here. And it's like the feminines know. Look, I want to say she's covering her ears, unless this is you covering your ears. You've even put like rags over your head so you don't hear the call. But I feel like you're like a major part. Everyone else is waiting. And then we have you covering your ears up. And it's like, I feel like everyone else is like, heard the call. And it's like, why haven't you? Always the last one to know, eh? It's card number 20. See, 21 seconds to go. Someone's got to go on the 20th second. 21, the Divine Feminine's here. 20, but you're at the 10, which means you're at the synced up mark. You're there. So whether or not you feel you're not there, you are there. I think that's you. There. What do you reckon? Okay, well, trim up the beard. That's fine. So you don't really need to put any makeup on. Maybe you feel a bit embarrassed. I don't know. Your lips look sore. Been talking about the biting of the lips. They'll heal. Don't worry, it's not enough to stop you. Your cheeks look red as well. Maybe you're a bit embarrassed it's taken you so long and that you didn't kind of, I don't know, that you didn't learn the lesson early. I don't think you was meant to. I think that right now is the perfect time. It's now. Okay, so let's put the Hierophant back. Il Papa. The Divine Father. The Divine Masculines. Look at them all. But for some reason, you're wiser. You can really help these guys get through. They're looking for your guidance. And you look embarrassed. Might have been my nail varnish all over you. Okay. Okay, Mr. Emperor, come on. Let's have a look. You're armoured up. You've got like your armour on underneath your red coat. It's like you're ready. You've even got your crown on, look. I'm not sure actually if you look more smarter here. I think you look more smarter here. You smartened yourself up a bit. You've polished your crown. I don't know. I think that, okay, we've been talking about a sense of humour, and I spoke about it being kind of like the #1 trait that I think the Empress needs to embody, and it is because otherwise it will go to your head. Do you understand that? How people admire you, and they want to reach out to you, and they trust your guidance, and they want to follow in your footsteps, and they think you're amazing. If you don't have a sense of humour, it's going to go to your head. And being a masculine, you may be coming across as what we've been discussing, like high and mighty, too big for your boots. So maybe you need to just tame your ego a little bit. You're not quite there, are you, on your own? So I feel as if you and the Divine Feminine would tame each other's egos. She's okay. I feel like she's settled into her stardom. Okay? She's comfortable here. This might be the dilemma, is the fact is you're going to have to step into your place in mission. And I feel that because the Divine Feminines know, if you didn't come, to the table with some fucked up story, then I don't think you're a Divine Masculine, really. Because a Divine Masculine will be able to explain it all at some point. And I was going to say he or you may already be doing that. But your head, you may have told people about your Divine Feminine. And now they're wanting evidence. If you've been speaking about your Divine Feminine and she's not aware that you've been speaking about her, you're playing with fire there. But you seem to have a big head here. Okay, so you need to smarten up your act a little bit. Maybe you need to be truthful. Because I feel here as if there might be a promise of a Divine Feminine that's going to be, once he moves out of the way, it's like, do you know what's behind that door? Well, a Divine Feminine. I agree with you. She's going to be there waiting for you, okay? I don't think you're going to be made to look like a fool. You are taking that leap of faith through the transition, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, because you really need to deal with your anxiety and stress levels. So I don't know what's been going on behind the scenes or what you've been saying, doing, but there's going to be some evidence that's going to be needed to be seen. You look a little bit embarrassed. This does feel a little bit like a kiss and tell story. You may have been sharing stories about once upon a time, letting those little secrets and then I feel it's just progressed more and that actually you want it. I don't know if people actually believe you, who you're telling. So, well, you smartened yourself up. You have got your stress ball. I feel like you've been blowing bubbles. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Am I allowed to sing? If I didn't sing, then you'd think I've sunk. I was going to say if I didn't sink. If I didn't sing, you'd think there's something wrong with me. Bubbles. Bubble blowing. Well, if you're in love with someone, you will find that maybe you'll talk about them quite a lot. That does seem to happen. We're talking about like this kind of a year and a half, 2 year kind of span. It definitely feels very much where the Divine Feminines were. Okay. The thing is, with the Divine Feminines, they may have spoke about it because like it was kind of a romance of a lifetime. It was it just kind of whooshed in and whooshed out. So she may have spoke about it because the Divine Feminines do, okay, as feminines, as a collective. But what happens when, like, it's like the Divine Feminines spoke about this masculine, this man, okay, who is just come out of, like, nowhere, and he's like no other. And then there was no evidence. And the Divine Feminine just kind of went, I didn't get any evidence, I know what I know. Now, it's a bit different if you're doing it, isn't it? Because the Divine Feminine's been kind of let down, and it's like there's been no follow-through, so... yeah, well, people will think that she's a bit crazy. There isn't a Divine Masculine, is there, next door to her? And it's just like, no, but you know that what she's talking about is true. It's just taken you maybe a year and a half, 2 years to kind of catch up. And over the last 2 weeks, you've been learning a serious lesson because I've been putting a lot of my attention onto you. Okay. So what happens when it's you and you're saying, I know this person and they're fantastic and this and that and that and this, and it might be because you've actually been stalking her behind the scenes. Okay, so you know everything about her. And now, you know, maybe you need to produce the evidence. But I feel it's okay. I don't feel that you're going to be let down. I think you will produce a Divine Feminine. But it feels at the moment like the shoe's on the other foot. You're going through exactly what the Divine Feminine was going through. But the Divine Feminine, as you can understand, hopefully, has settled now into those emotions. They've subsided. Okay. So let's have a look at this Emperor. 7 of Cups. It's time to make a choice. I want to say fantasy or illusion. Do you make this your actual fantasy come true, your dream come true? Or will it just be an illusion? That you, it was just an illusion. It was just my imagination once again, running away with me. That's how I feel you felt about the Divine Feminine. Maybe not so anymore. It's like maybe you've got a bit of imagination now. Are you in love? I've gone over time, it's 33. Postcard from Spirit. I'll finish my coffee. Okay. Celebrate life. Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Okay. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realise that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. You're well lucky to get this reading. Seriously. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we're here for you. And you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place. See that? There's the elements there. Got you and the guys all in place. It's all lined up. All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. Amazing. Amazing reading. Want me to get you a journey of love? I think so. Oh, I couldn't find them earlier. What makes me think I'm going to find them now? Because we're going to look again, aren't we? Look, straight away I found them. Sometimes you just don't see it. Let's get you an affirmator as well. And it's just, I don't actually like the chairs being dragged across the floor. It's to hear it is quite annoying. So I suppose whatever annoys you, you best give it a try. Let's do a journey of love first. I won't premiere this. I'll just upload it. You can watch it at your own leisure. And I'll catch you in a couple of days. What day is it today? Because I'm not very good at my timekeeping. It's Tuesday. Let's catch you on the 6th. Oh, it's only a day off, isn't it? Oh, it might be all you need. Just one day. Might be all I need. You've got knowing without knowing. Sometimes the heart knows in a way that the concrete mind and memory cannot. We feel something that we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as meaningless whimsy or irrationality. Yet that feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully perceive is the ancient truth of your greater self reaching through time and space to connect with you. Like a phone line extending from a more ancient place in the world, you can hear it crackle perhaps. Not the clearest reception, yet you can also sense the love travelling along that telephone line. The things that you feel and that do not appear to make sense are the things to trust most now. You are being guided by a force far greater than your own mind. An ancient divine brilliance is reaching to you, communicating with you. You may not hear or understand it with clarity as yet, but you can feel it and trust what you feel. So we've got the divine feminine here, okay? This crackle that you can hear down the telephone line. Okay, from her side to yours. You might not be able to hear it. Look, you've got your kind of ears muffled here, but you most definitely can feel it. You know. This oracle speaks to you of the opportunity. Doesn't say that. Why do I read these words differently? This oracle speaks to you of the opening up of your higher mind, of the part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. I spoke about how the masculine is really important. You're good at dialoguing. Needed. These forces use symbols, abstract communications through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Okay, that's really that 4D tunnel, the symbols, the signs, the dreams, helping people to understand this, to connect, okay, to the 5D. That's the 4D tunnel. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? This is when your head can get a bit bigger, okay? Because you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's just coming out. It is your ancient self that speaks. Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way, an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy this new sacred connection unfolding. This oracle is also confirmation that you have relationships around you now and continuing to come to you that are from times long past, karmic connections that will take you further on your journey of love. Wow. Okay. You're going to have to get your head around this reading, aren't you, in the tunnel? Okay, what I spoke about with the tunnel. I have been here before. Aromas open the doors. I walk through knowing. Okay, let's get an affirmator then. And let's get out of here. Cool. 2041. You're 11 minutes over. There's a surprise, eh? Impermanence. We had this one the other day. Okay, life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. And as I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. Equal opportunity. You and the Divine Feminine here. Time to straighten things up. Straighten up that picture. Okay, we're going to get one more. Okay, I wondered if it wanted me to see the bottom of the deck, and it does. That M there shouted out Mac to me. You'll understand why I just said that when I read this card, because you've got options. We know that. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life, of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options, like a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest. I'm going to have to reread this part, totally lost the flow. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options, like a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. You can actually do whatever you want, as long as it makes you happy. Okay. Right then, bottom of the deck, playfulness. Got Mary Poppins here. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. Okay, need a dose of Mary Poppins, your Divine Feminine. Time to have some fun. Look, the ride of your life. I love Mary Poppins. I'm going. Okay. Oh, it reminds me of the resurrection with Mary. Jesus and Mary. Okay. Have yourself a fantastic day today, tomorrow, maybe the next day. 44 minutes, 10 seconds. I'll see you later. Much love. Bye for now.